thrown at us every day. Day after day after day. It really does wear you down.
And if we look at these pictures, I think it subconsciously registers that we want to look like these people.
I feel like it's a competition sometimes to be thinner. I mean, everywhere you look, there's some gorgeous girl that's so skinny.
Disordered eating is characterized by a wide range of eating behaviors used to attempt to lose weight or achieve a lean appearance.
It's very true that the thinnest athletes aren't always the most successful. Young female athletes, because of their competitive drive, may be more vulnerable than non-athletes. They push themselves and at times are pushed to excel in their sports.
Anorexia, bulimia, diabetes, and even death stems from obtaining a dangerous diet. The purpose of this speech is to persuade people to stray away from dangerous diets because they can affect the body, mind, and cause many disorders and diseases. First, we're going to talk about how dangerous diets can be harmful to your body. The first type of dangerous diet would be, or types of dangerous diets would be starvation and low-calorie diets. They assist in losing weight, but you can end up in losing muscle and lowering your metabolism. This also can cause a shift toward high percentage of body fat. You can also, or it will prevent you from getting certain nutrients to keep you from being healthy and satisfying your hunger, and you are at the risk of gaining weight as fast as you lost it. Another type is supplements and detox plans. Supplement companies say they're effective, but most of the time they're harmful to your body. Companies don't have to prove effective before they put their products on the market. And before you decide to take any supplements, you should probably seek your doctor's approval before using the drug. The next one would be detox plans, which they can help you lose weight from stool weight in water, but they can be dangerous. They can put you at risk for dehydration and electrolyte imbalance. So you should drink great amounts of water and eat high fiber foods to cleanse your body. According to Michelle May from an article on WebMD, who's also an MD and teaches mindful eating, she says, your body is uniquely fine-tuned to detoxify and excrete toxins, so cleanses are unnecessary and can lead to serious complications by messing with your body's system. Purging and extreme exercising. Purging is gagging to cause vomiting, chewing and spitting out food, and abusing laxatives. Vomiting or abuse of laxative causes excess fluid loss that can lead to dehydration. A much safer way to eat. It is much safer to eat healthy than to purge for weight loss. Extreme exercising leads to severe wear and tear. It increases risk for injury and dehydration. And psychologically, it can turn into punishment for what you eat. The American College of Sports Medicine and American Heart Association recommend getting at least 30 minutes of moderately intense cardio 5 days a week, or 20 minutes of vigorously intense cardio 3 days a week, and strength training 2 to 3 times a week. Legal and illegal drugs and smoking. The biggest mistake is to use drugs for weight loss. Risks include addiction, severe headaches, stroke, and heart, lung, and kidney problems, and can enter your social life and by destroying relationships and causing financial problems. People use smoking as a diet strategy also. Nicotine is known to be an appetite oppressant or suppressant and puts almost every single organ at risk for types of cancer. Some types of cancer include cardiovascular and respiratory. Weight gain can be a side effect when people try to quit smoking, and it prohibits them from losing weight like they wanted to in the first place. The next thing that I would like to talk about is how poor diet strategies can affect your emotions. The brain generates and stores emotions in the limbic system. Two structures called the hypothalamus and hippocampus. Excuse me. The hippocampus stores unemotional facts like, for example, where you work and your phone number. And the hypothalamus controls hormonal communication system. And it's like the commander-in-chief, which decides which gland should release and what amounts of hormones at a certain time, which affects your mood. Chemicals that mediate the emotions in the brain are not as complex as when they are processed and stored. Two primary mediators of emotions are cytokines and eicosanoids. This can be controlled by taking high-dose ultrafine fish oil, and the fish oil increases the production of serotonin, which is like the feel-good emotion in our bodies. Eating unhealthy leads to cytokines inflaming, making the hypothalamus release hormones. Emotions can dictate your diet, and when eating unhealthy, this can cause a cycle. When you eat badly, you eat certain foods that are rich in carbs, your cytokines become inflamed, the hypothalamus releases hormones that that puts you in a bad mood, and then you start the process all over again. All over again. According to the CBN.com. Not eating enough food and or eating the unhealthy can affect your mood. Eating less causes instability and mental health. Unhealthy intake causes weight gain and lowers your self-confidence. And this can also lead to obesity and illness. It can prevent you from socializing and looking forward to future activities and having energy. Last but not least, having a poor diet can lead to diseases and disorders. Poor dieting strategies can cause diseases like cardiovascular and respiratory cancers, some from which are from smoking. Diabetes comes from eating too many foods with lots of sugar and can lead to high blood sugar. Eating unhealthily and too little can bring on eating disorders, malnourishment, and depression. Starvation, restriction of food, binge and purge episodes, and overeating leads to disorders like anorexia or bulimia and compulsive overeating. Malnutrition, dehydration, and electrolyte imbalances comes from eating and drinking too little or eating or drinking unhealthily. Eating too little because of disorders. The website somethingfishy.org states that eating too little because of disorders and purging leads to muscle atrophy, tearing of the esophagus, swelling, calloused or bruised fingers, which you can get from gagging yourself, dry skin and hair, brittle hair and nails or hair loss, and iron deficiency. Depression comes from electrolyte imbalances, hormone and vitamin deficiencies, malnutrition, and dehydration that is caused by poor dieting. So stick to a diet you can live by and think healthy.